Hey guys, in today's video we're going to see the story called the Son of Frieza. Goku felt the evil ki approaching the Earth, but what he doesn't know is that his current power won't be enough to defeat Ize. But the Son of Frieza doesn't know either Goku, and they will have a new transformation, the Super Saiyan 10. This is the maximum power of the warrior race, and you can see everything here in this incredible episode. So grab a bucket of popcorn and your soda and come with me, and of course don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Well, without further ado, let's get started. Now on planet 127. Currently on the planet where the Ize project was developed, it was possible to see several soldiers and scientists walking around desperately after all Ize, the son of Frieza, was finally born, and he was now leaving the room where his capsule was. A soldier said, "Sir Ize, we are all happy for your birth, including your father, Lord Frieza." One of the soldiers spoke in front of Ize. Ize said, "Where is my father?" asked Frieza's son to the soldier in front of him. The soldier said, "Your father is in space, inside a ship near this universe, but he sent you a message." This made Ize curious. Ize said, "Did my father send me a message? And what is this message?" Ize stood looking at the soldier, who took his scouter and gave it to Ize because the message was inside the scouter. The message from Frieza. "My son Ize, happy focus that you were finally born. In case you are wondering why I'm not there on your birthday, it's because I'm preparing a planet to train you. After all, you are my son, and that's why I know that you will be someone very strong, and just like me, you will someday surpass me, just like I surpassed my father, King Cold. So I hope you get stronger. If you need anything, just talk to the soldiers or scientists and they'll do what you say," said Frieza in the voice recording on the scouter that Ize was using. Ize said, "So that's what my father is doing right now. Well, I can't say anything. After all, I'm really looking forward to testing my strength," said Ize while clenching his fist, looking forward to a battle. The soldier said, "Just as Lord Frieza said, we will do what you wish, Lord Ize. So if you want, I can look for a planet with great fighting power, so you can test your strength if you want," said the soldier while looking at his emperor's son. Ize said, "It's not a bad idea. I accept. Look for a planet with a high level of fighting power, and that is not ruled by my father. On this planet I will test my strength, and it will be my first planet that I will go rule," Ize said as he looked at his father's soldier, who was kneeling in front of him. The soldier said, "I will do this immediately, sir. In fact, the scientist asked me to tell you that they want to do some tests on you to see how you are," said the soldier, getting up and leaving the place. But before the same, getting out of Ize's sight, the same calls him. Ize said, "Before you go, when you come back, bring me a cold drink. Staying in the capsule made me very thirsty," said Ize to the soldier. The soldier said, "Yes, sir, I will do what you have commanded immediately," said the soldier, leaving the place quickly to carry out the orders of his new lord. Ize said, "Now that I am finally born, I'd like to fight those Saiyans, but I'm still weak compared to those two, Vegeta and Goku. But my DNA runs the power of my father Frieza and that Saiyan son Goku, so I have great chances of having inherited the characteristics of the Saiyans with it. I will be able to become the most powerful being in the entire universe, and when I am strongest, I will defeat that god of destruction, and I will be the new god of destruction, and I will rule all the universes." Ize spoke as he thought about his future and what he would be like. Now on Frieza's spaceship. Counselor said, "So, Mr. Frieza, are his plans going the way you wanted?" The woman asked Frieza, who was sitting on his throne while watching the outer space. Frieza said, "Yes, everything is going the way I wanted, but now I have to train Ize. Even though he was born in a gigantic power, he's still weak to defeat the Saiyans and myself. After all, I just like those two Saiyans. We have much great power, that they reach the level of deities. So for him to be really useful to me, I have to train him to stay on the same level. And when that happens, he can finish off those damn Saiyans once and for all. And when that happens, there won't be anyone who can stop us," said Frieza with a smile on his face, already imagining himself killing Son Goku with his bare hands, while his son did the same with Vegeta. The counselor said, But Mr. Frieza, do you think Mr. Ise can achieve this fighting power in just 2 years of training? Asked the woman to Frieza. Frieza says, I don't think. I'm sure he can do it. After all, he is my son. And he also has the cells of a Saiyan. Something that will make him someone so powerful with a gigantic ki level. And that way he can evolve during their fights. Since this is one of the characteristics of the Saiyans, and that's how I was defeated every time by those insects. And that's why I believe that my son in just 2 years will be as strong as I am. Frieza said, convinced of what he spoke to be the truth. The counselor said, if you think that, who am I to disagree? But Mr. Frieza, during these 2 years, are you just going to train Ise, or are you going to train to get even stronger than before? Asked the woman to Frieza. Frieza said, I will train Ise, but I will also train. After all, Goku and Vegeta became even stronger with each passing day and released even more transformations. So if I want to have the chance to defeat those two, I have to train, also to be able to reach another level of power. Emperor Frieza said while looking at his counselor. The counselor said, that's true. From what our spies said, Goku and Vegeta ended up awakening a new transformation during the fight against some enemies called evil dragons. Beings that will be born from the negative energy accumulated in the Dragon Balls, said the woman while looking to Frieza, who upon hearing this became curious. Frieza said, so the evil energy accumulated from the Dragon Balls ended up creating beings so powerful that they forced Goku and Vegeta to gain a new transformation. What a pity. I knew if only now I could have offered a place in my army to these evil dragons, Frieza said while sighing at having missed the opportunity to have strong allies by his side. Now with Ise. After a few hours of doing test to test, Ise's physical and mental health finally, all these tests were over, and Ise was now having a cold drink while waiting for some of his father's soldiers to take him to some planets with powerful warriors. After a few minutes, finally a soldier appeared. The soldier said, Lord Ise, we found a planet with a power level almost similar to yours. The planet has great resources, and that's why scientists said it would be a great planet for you to dominate. And if you manage to do that, you will have abundant manpower and resources for free, spoke one of Frieza's soldiers, kneeling before Ise's presence. Ise said, finally, I was getting tired of waiting. Go and gather some soldiers and some scientists and prepare a spaceship for me. We will go to this planet immediately, Ise ordered the soldier, who soon got up. The soldier said, yes, Lord Ise. I will prepare the soldiers and your spaceship immediately. It will take around 1 hour to finish the preparations. Until then, rest your forces, my lord, said the soldier, soon withdrawing the fangs to do what was ordered to you. Ise said, finally, I will be able to fight against someone and discharge my energies accumulated inside me. I don't know, but maybe it's the Saiyan cells inside me that's making me want to fight so much. This will be the beginning of my empire, an empire which will be greater than my father's, Ise said while looking at the sky. Ise said, it's soon the land will be dominated by me, and I will do what my father never could. I will kill all the Saiyans once and for all, and when that happens, there will be no one in this world who can stop me. Not even you, my dear father, Ise thought while smiling in a hideous way. On planet 127. Currently on the planet where the Ise project was being done, it was possible to see Ise sitting on a chair while drinking a cold drink while waiting for his ship to be ready for them to leave for another planet where Ise could unleash his power and conquer his first planet. A soldier spoke. Mr. Ise, your spaceship is ready to leave. Now we are waiting for his orders, said one of Frieza's soldiers, approaching and kneeling before Frieza's son. Ise said, it's finally ready. Let's go right now to some planet with good resources and strong warriors so I can dominate and make my first and main base, Ise ordered the soldier in front of him. Soldier said, yes, Lord Ise. The scientists were in charge of finding planets that meet your needs. Probably they must already have the information of these planets, and they must already be in your spaceship, said the soldier, still kneeling in front of Ise. Ise said, stand up and show me where my ship is. I'm really excited to be able to face some really strong warriors, and I'm looking forward to creating my own empire. An empire that will be even more powerful than my father's, said Ise while putting the cup he used on the table. The soldier said, immediately, my lord. Please follow me. said the soldier, getting up and then heading towards Ize's spaceship. The scientist said, Mr. Ize, my colleagues and I managed to find 3 planets with warriors with great fighting power and with many natural resources. Each of them would be perfect for you to dominate and maybe create your first base, said the scientist as he looked and knelt down in the presence of Ize. Ize said, so come on. Even today I will master these 3 planets, said Ize as he got into the spaceship, and soon the spaceship started flying towards one of the 3 planets his scientists found. On a planet far away. Currently, it was now possible to see a spacecraft flying in the orbit of a planet far away from planet 127. This being Ize's spacecraft, which soon entered the planet's atmosphere and soon reached the ground, where they were received by several beings from that planet. Without further ado, Ize got out of his spaceship, being followed by some of his father's soldiers. Alien 1 said, who are you, and what do you want on our planet? One of the beings from that planet spoke to Ize and his soldiers. The soldiers said, we are Emperor Frieza's soldiers, and today your planet was chosen to serve Lord Ize, the son of Emperor Frieza, so feel honored by that, said one of Frieza's soldiers to the group of aliens. From the place they stayed quite annoyed by what they heard. Alien number 2 said, who do you think you are? We will not serve anyone. We are the Zakiran, tribal warriors, and we serve no one but our king. You will have to fight our king, and if you win, we will obey whoever defeats our king, screamed one of the local aliens while looking at Frieza's soldiers and to Ize, who upon hearing that was very happy. Ize said, so you will only obey me if I defeat your king? Ize spoke in a mocking tone to the aliens, who got even more angry. Alien 3 said, that's right, but don't even try to do that. Our king is too powerful, and you seem to be too weak to defeat our king. One of the local aliens spoke, making everyone else scream for their king. Ize thought, they think this king is very powerful, but I almost don't feel his power, so he's too weak, or he's too far away. Well, anyway, I just need to defeat this king. In fact, I'm going to kill him in the most brutal way possible, Ize thought with a psychotic smile on his face. The soldier said, enough of this joke. Bring your king soon so that our Lord Ize defeats him at once, and when that happens you will see the true strength of Emperor Frieza's son, said the soldier in front of his group. And then everyone, the other soldiers, started screaming Frieza and Ize's name. Ize thought, I hate this. I hate being compared to my father. I, Ize, will be more powerful than my father, and in the future this whole universe will know my name, and I will be feared by all universes, thought Ize while listening to his father's name being shouted by Frieza's soldiers, while Frieza felt angry at himself compared to his father. The tribe elder said, enough is enough. A very old gentleman compared to the other aliens came out. It was the tribe elder. The elder said, if you want to challenge our king, then get ready, because at dusk of the same day you will face our king. And I already advance one thing. It will be a fight to the death. So the moment you enter the arena, you will only go and leave if you win. The tribe elder spoke to Ize, who was very happy for such information. Ize said, don't worry, elder. I would already kill him even if it wasn't a fight to the death. So I wish your king enjoy this day, because by the next dusk, he won't be alive anymore, said Ize with an evil smile on his face, something that made the elder scared by such evil that Ize exuded from himself. The tribe elder said, who is this being? He was so much evil energy inside of him. He even looks like a demon created to destroy and conquer, to be honest. I don't think our current king will be able to defeat this guy. But rules are rules, so whoever wins, I will serve with my body and soul, thought the elder as he looked at Ize and then left the place. The soldier said, Lord Ize, why didn't you kill them? Since you have gigantic power, it would be easy for you to kill each of them, asked one of Frieza's soldiers beside Ize. Ize said, simple. This race is a warrior race, and I like the governance model. So I decided to follow the rules of this people. After all, I want to fight someone strong, and fighting their king should be enough to satisfy my will. And in this way, I take the opportunity to rule this world. Ize spoke to the soldier, and soon he along with his soldiers entered his spaceship and will return to space. Now with Frieza. Frieza said, Counselor, how is the conquest of my son and his first planet? Asked the curious emperor. The counselor said, everything is going very well, my lord. Apparently your son Ize arrived on your first planet, and there are several beings who considered themselves a warrior race inhabited. So instead of Ise destroying and conquering all at once, he chose to fight against the king of those beings for him to become the new king, said the counselor to her emperor. Frieza said, "So he didn't just want to destroy everything and conquer? Apparently the Saiyan blood that runs in his veins is making him want to fight this king," said Frieza with one of his hands on his chin while looking at the image of his son in a holographic screen. The counselor said, "That's right, my lord, but that's an advantage. After all, the more Lord Ise fights and the more he gets hit, the stronger he will become. And the stronger he becomes in a short time, the faster you can take revenge on those Saiyans," said the woman while looking at Frieza, who upon hearing this gave a smile. Frieza said, "Really? In a short time I will be finally able to kill Son Goku and dominate that planet Earth," said Frieza, already imagining himself conquering planet Earth and crossing Son Goku's chest. Frieza thought, "Become strong, my son. After all, you will be my greatest asset in the battle against the Saiyans. And after them, I will kill Beerus, and I will become the strongest in this universe. And after you buy all my goals, I will eliminate you. And with that, I won't have any being that has enough strength to defeat me," thought Frieza, while smiling as he imagined a future where the entire 7th universe would be at his feet. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. If you want to see the continuation of this incredible story, leave a lot of likes on the video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So until another day, guys.